Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We're not going to be doing our regular programming today. Today, what we're going to do is just a short video where I'm introducing a web extension. This is a web browser extension that I created with AI, and this video is a prerequisite for all those who attended the Gemini 3 Hackathon, right? So the Hackathon is inspiring you developers, creators, even if you don't know how to really develop. Even you know how to, you don't even know how to code, to talk with code, but with AI, there's a whole lot of things that are possible. Now, what I created is a product called SourByte Sentinel AI. This is a product that it's an extension, right? It's a browser, web browser extension. Mainly for now, it is just based on Chrome. I'm still in development, but I've already released my first release. What is going to happen is, after this hackathon, I'm going to still continue with the development to, refine some of the things that I couldn't refine just before the deadline. The deadline is like tomorrow, so this is the last day for the hackathon. So as you can see, I'm on my GitHub page. Also on the description, I'll include my GitHub repository where you can download, and even the release. I'm already on the page of the release, as you can see. So now, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to show you how it works, and then show you how to even download. This is just for the judges, right? My background in education, I studied JavaScript, I studied C++, I studied digital logic, I studied networking, I studied A++, all that. I studied even HTML, CSS5, I studied all of that. I even got Android development from Google straight, right? So now, what I was working here was React, Tailwind CSS, and the main thing that I was using here is it was what you call TypeScript. TypeScript, I'm not really familiar with it, but I could work with it because I studied JavaScript, right? JavaScript is nearly the same, but it's just that TypeScript is more like kind of straightforward in a way, more than JavaScript. But the conventions are much the same. So without further ado, let's just go straight to it, because the video is not going to be long. I'll be back with our regular programming. What you do when you go to that link on my description, you go to this release. As you can see there, the release, the browser is all about protecting yourself. As you can see, as you know, there's cookies that every time you visit a website, they drop a cookie on your browser so that they can track you, so that they can, be able to. Sometimes you wonder, you talk about something, just talking about somewhere, and then you find out that when you go to a website, then you are shown adverts of some things that you were talking about. You wonder why. These are some of the things that are being put on your browser to track you. So this is what we're going to do. What you do is just click on that SourByte Sentinel version 1.1, and then it will download, as you can see, and it's going to go to your downloads, right? And then in your downloads, what you do is you just unzip it, or what you can call extract all. Then you extract all. This is like this because I've already built it, and then for you to build it on your straight from the source, from GitHub, you have to be able to, you got to be having VS Code on your local machine and be able to install all the extensions and dependencies that I had. Now, After extracting, right, I'm extracting right now. You are not seeing that window, but obviously you'll be seeing this window of the Sentinel. From there, after extracting, you go to your browser, and then you go to what they call extensions, and then be aware that this thing here, developer mode, you have to turn it on in order to be able to load it unpacked onto your browser so that you can work with it, so that you can see how it works. So I'm loading it now unpacked straight from the folder that I downloaded it from. Just go up, make sure you load it unpacked on top of this folder called distribution folder, right? And then after loading it, it will show you there's some warnings, there's some, those warnings are because it goes deep. This thing goes deep because I wanted it to show you really what's going on your browser. Like I wanted it to give you a full preview and even some control over your browser, so that you can wipe whatever you want to wipe off and search whatever you want. Even some of the things that are not appearing on your browser, you can see them, right? After doing that, you just go to this icon that deals with you just go. I'm live right now and people are making noise outside. I don't know why. I don't understand. I'm live right now. I don't know why there's noise. Please just allow me to do my thing. And then you see, as you can see, the pop-up was there. You click on the pop-up to initialize the system, and then there it is, right? On here, there's a status. This status is we're still working on this page. This is where you're going to get all the analytics of what's going on with your browser and all that. Now, on the notes is where we scan all your extensions that are on your PC. As you can see, the extensions that are here, I have Phantom, I have Slash, I have what you call it? People are making noise, man. That's why I'm disturbed. And Grasslight Node, I have Phantom. So as you can see, they are appearing there, and you can delete them if you want. There's that button, and then we go to the vault. The vault is where you get shown all the cookies that are residing on your laptop, right, on your browser's laptop. Those cookies will show you everything that you've been wanting to know about your browser, right? Because most of the times you don't really know what's going on, right, with your browser. You find out that you are just guessing. You go to a website, and then they leave something on your website, on your laptop. You don't know. So as you can see, there's a lot of cookies here. Some of them are legit, right? Some of them are not. So all you have to do is just be careful and select them proper, so that you can be able to get rid of the ones that are not good. And then this is a sniffer, sort of like Beb suit, where you can sniff the packets in the air and then find out what's going on. As you can see, it's telling you that these are the websites that are giving me get and post requests, right? And then the auditor it tells you which areas are kind of vulnerable, right? On your browser, the frames, like a browser has frames and borders and all that. So these are the things. Sometimes they just use vulnerabilities in those browsers to get through to you. And then the clock is just where you can inject a packet. This one we're still developing, and it's gonna be, we want it to be really a useful tool where you can confuse the packets of the culprits, the cookies that are trying to track you, still things that are on your clipboard and all that, right? And go for your passwords and stuff like that. Then leaks, we got leaks. This is what's going on. You can see the nodes that are leaking, but this is not really leaking, just telling you what else is losing information on your computer. This is the audio with the mic, the video, and all that, right? So then from here we got the AI chat. You can talk to it and then probably paste whatever cookie you want to investigate from here, or extension you want to investigate, and from there just put it there and it will tell you what's going on with that extension or cookie, and then you can do some research. We're really working on this to be a really security tech tool, and even an individual to be able to, have control of your browser and be secure. Let's just test out the chat a little bit, just to check okay, that even, you see, this is a cookie that I read this document long time ago, but this thing is still persistent on my, as you can see, it's talking about Brown Mohods in Mr. Muchu. You see, right? Vicinity is exposed. You see, this thing is cross-referencing, and then there's not immediate. Okay, it says there's no immediate threat signature detected for this query, but I'm monitoring background entropy. You see, it's telling me that's what it's doing. So this is just them tracking me ever since the day I read this. So if you want, you can just delete this so that it's out of your misery, and then you're done with it. You see, it's gone like that. You can, all of them, you can just go on deleting them just like that. These are all IOL cookies. So guys, this is where we're going to end, but I just want to expand on some of the features that are here. Here we got some more tools that we are going to still work on, and on this side also there's some more tools. You can sniff the JLT, the JWT packets, and you can check the DOM shadow, the var DOM shadow, where other cookies reside, to trick antivirus like software as they're checking your computer. And then you can shield your RTC, Canvas, Gemma. There's a whole lot of things that we're working on. Now, on this side, we have this is the privacy policy, where we let you know that we are not stealing your information, we are not harvesting anything. The only thing that we are harvesting is the bad cookies and the bad extensions that are residing on your PC, right? And then it's gonna be extended as well as the software grows. And then on the next tab, we have the manual database for all the tools that are there. These tools are gonna grow, so we have to keep a database for them, and they're gonna have to work with the chat, AI chat. And then there's going to be a sort of intelligence. Intelligence is where when you're typing code and it auto completes it for you, so that you can be able to finish what you're doing fast. Your workflow is faster. And then after that, we're going to concentrate on something. This is the last step that we're going to do, and then I'll close. And then this one is the database, the privacy. Here is the privacy and about me. This is where I'm going to talk about the software and me and all that, right? So we still haven't populated that, but it's okay. You can find that information on GitHub. Anyway, guys, thank you for checking this out. And whether I win or not this hackathon, but the main thing is it revived my spirit to start creating. So if you are a fellow developer, you can check out the SourByte repo on GitHub, and you can be able to contribute there if you want to contribute, if you are a regular contributor on GitHub. Also, like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and then also